Most men live their lives running after women, hoping, chasing, trying to prove they're good enough. But what if you could flip that script completely? What if, instead of chasing, she started chasing you? Not because you used tricks, not because you acted like someone you're not, but because you unlocked something deeper, something timeless. You see, women aren't drawn to the loudest man in the room. They're pulled, silently, powerfully, toward the man who needs nothing from them. The man who is calm, the man who is focused, the man who lives with quiet, unshakable purpose. That's where your power begins. And this is where Stoicism becomes your secret weapon. Because the man who doesn't beg for attention commands it, and the one who never chases becomes the one they chase. Today you won't just hear advice. You'll receive 6 powerful rules that flip the dynamic completely. If you respect these, women will feel it. Women will chase you, not because you tried harder, but because you became the one they can't resist. No tricks, no pretending, just raw psychological power, timeless truth, and quiet dominance. Let's begin. Rule number 1, master the art of detachment. Most men lose the moment they start needing her attention. They chase, they overthink, they give too much, too fast. And the moment she feels that, she steps back. But the man who doesn't chase, the one who stays calm, grounded, already full without her, he becomes the mystery her mind can't solve. This isn't coldness, it's power. Detachment doesn't mean being distant. It means being so centered in your own peace that nothing outside of you can shake it. And that's rare. Most people need validation just to breathe. But you choose stillness over reaction, clarity over chaos. You're not moved by rejection. You're not inflated by attention. You stay level. And that stillness, it pulls her in. Because humans chase what doesn't chase them. Do these actions to shift the game. Build a full life. Fill your days with your goals, your mission, your grind. Pause before reacting. If she pulls back, don't chase. Let it happen. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Most of the time it won't. After you do these actions, she will start wondering, why isn't he trying harder? Why is he so okay without me? Who is he really? And now, she's chasing your calm. She's chasing your center. She's chasing you. Number 2, lock in your purpose and your confidence turns unstoppable. Most men try to look confident. They puff their chest, talk big, flex status. But real confidence isn't loud. It's quiet, controlled, heavy, and it comes from one source, purpose. When a man knows what he's building, where he's going, what matters to him above all else, he stops chasing people. He stops needing attention. He starts walking with weight. Every hour has direction. Every move has intention. That's the kind of energy women can't ignore. It doesn't ask, do you like me? It says, I'm going somewhere. You can come or watch. In that moment, she sees you're not waiting for anyone. She feels your inner fire and wants to feel it too. She senses that if she disappears, your life still grows. That is power. Do these actions to shift the game. 1, define your mission. What are you building in 1 year, 5 years? Write it down. Own it. 2, cut time wasters. Replace scrolling, gossip, and distractions with things that build your future. 3, move with intention. Don't talk about it. Show it in how you walk, speak, and live. After you do this, she starts to think, this man doesn't need me, but I want to be part of whatever he's building. And just like that, she's chasing your path. She's chasing your gravity. She's chasing you. Number 3, emotional composure is your superpower. In a world where most men break under pressure, where they argue, overreact, or spiral when things go wrong, there's one type she can't forget. The man who stays calm, not cold, not passive, composed. He speaks slowly when others yell. He breathes when others panic. He holds the room without needing to prove a thing. That kind of presence, it's unforgettable because it tells her one thing: I can handle life. I can handle you. Why this breaks through her walls? Women are wired to seek stability. Most men become unstable under stress, but you become even clearer. That emotional stillness, it's not just attractive, it's irresistible. These actions will shift the game. 1. Pause before you react. Take 3 seconds. Breathe. Respond from power, not panic. 2. Reframe chaos. Don't say, "Why me?" Say, "What is this building in me?" 3. Write it out. Journaling pulls the emotion out of your system and replaces it with clarity. What starts repeating in her mind? She watches you stay grounded when others fall apart, and something shifts. She starts to feel safe around you, not because you're nice, but because you're unshakable. And now, she's not just attracted to you, she trusts you. She feels pulled in by the calm she's never had before. Number 4, be a challenge worth pursuing. Here's a truth most never hear. The easier you are to get, the faster you get forgotten. Why? Because the mind craves what it can't fully grasp. And women? They're no exception. She doesn't want a man who's always available. She wants a man who's selective. A man whose time feels earned, not handed out like candy. You become valuable the moment you stop chasing and start choosing. Why this works so powerfully? The brain values scarcity. What's earned becomes sacred, and the man who makes her work for his attention becomes unforgettable. You don't need to play games. You don't need to act cold. You just need to live your mission so fully that she has to find a way in. Here's what you need to do now. 1. Stay on mission. Your goals come first. Always. 2. Don't explain your absence. Let her wonder where you are. 3. Say no without guilt. Boundaries are not rejection. They're value in motion. In this moment she notices. You're not chasing. You're not always there. You're not trying to impress. And suddenly, she's the one leaning in. She's the one trying harder. Because now, you're not just a man. You've become the reward. Number 5, master the power of non-neediness. Some men try to impress by doing too much, but the ones who leave a mark don't try at all. They walk into a room without asking for attention, and somehow they get all of it. Because true power isn't loud, it's indifferent, it's non-needy. It doesn't mean you don't care. It means you don't depend on anyone's attention to feel whole, and that is rare. Most men reach, you hold. Most men prove, you decide. Non-neediness is the ultimate signal of self-worth. It tells her, I'm already full. You're a bonus, not a lifeline. To shift the game, you have to do the following. 1. Build your world. A man with a mission doesn't wait for approval. 2. Stay centered. No chasing, no over-texting. Let silence speak for you. 3. Lock this in. The moment you stop needing, they start noticing. You're not like the rest. You don't beg for her attention. You don't fall apart when she pulls back. You don't jump to please. And now, her body reacts before her mind does. It starts chasing your calm, craving your stillness. Because the moment you stop needing her is the moment she starts needing you. Number 6, unlock the power of authentic vulnerability. Most men think vulnerability makes them look weak, so they hide their past, their fears, their struggles. But here's the truth. Real strength isn't about hiding pain. It's about owning it, without collapsing. When a man speaks his truth calmly, not to impress, not to seek pity, but just because it's real, he becomes unforgettable. What vulnerability really is, it's not oversharing, it's not emotional dumping. It's this: I've been through storms, but I'm still here, stronger, wiser, clearer. That's what moves her, because now you're not just strong, you're real. To shift the game, do this. 1. Pick the right moment. Speak when it builds connection. not just to fill space. 2. Show your strength. Share what you've learned, not what you've lost. 3. Stay calm. Let your voice stay steady. Never let emotion speak louder than you. What she starts to feel in that moment, she hears your story, and suddenly she sees herself inside it. She feels the pain, but even more, she feels your strength. You're not a man looking to be saved. You've already saved yourself. And that's the kind of man she can't stop thinking about. That's the kind of soul she wants to chase. This wasn't just advice. It was a shift. Your energy changed. Your silence gained weight. You stopped chasing and started pulling. Now she's thinking of you, not because you begged, but because you vanished and still stayed on her mind. These weren't tips, they were triggers. And now, you've become the man she didn't know she needed, until she couldn't forget you. Subscribe to the Stoic Architect, return, reforge, because what's coming next will make you unforgettable.